Hey guys, Joe here, doing a quick pickup video. Hold on a second. There we go. Sorry, I was listening to something on tape. What I have here is two big pickups that equal quite a bit of stuff, and it's going to be a little bit of a show. So let's just get into it, and I'll tell you about it as we go. Number one is a pickup that was on Craigslist. A guy had a DSi XL listed. This one, in fact, for $60, something like that. And his ad was pretty vague. It just showed a picture of the system and said that it came with 10 games, but he didn't specify what 10 they were. So I decided to hit him up, see what he had, and he sent me a picture. So I immediately said, all right, I'm in. So I go over to his place, and one thing I always ask is, do you have anything extra? And he pulled out a few extra things, and I'll show you them as we go through. One thing he had was a Model 2000 PSP in very good shape. No memory card, but I got like a 4 gig memory stick laying around somewhere. Street Fighter 3 Alpha and like 9 other loose games. I already have them in a box, so I'm not going to go looking for them. So for $60, I wound up getting the, too much crap, DSi XL, which is this one, in very clean shape. It's the brown one, which, believe it or not, I actually like better. I threw an 8 gig card in there. There was no card in there, but the stylus looks like it's never been used. There's no scrapes, scratches, dents, dings on it, so that's good. But included in the bundle was a bunch of games, like I said, including Pokemon Heart Gold, and I have a not for resale case, so I threw it in there. I could sell that for 45, 50 bucks, get all my money back right there, but I'm not going to. And then some loose games. Quantum of Solace and a Madden game, nothing fancy. A Guitar Hero, Prince of Persia, you know, just crap. That was it from that pickup that I kept. I actually already traded in a bunch of stuff at GameStop and got $48 back. So basically a DSi XL PSP and Heart Gold cost me $12. Second pickup, looking on Craigslist, and there was a picture of a GameCube with the Game Boy player attached to it, and I'm like, ooh, well, that would be kind of cool. I don't have one of those. He wanted somewhere around $100 for this big bundle of stuff. So I contacted him and said, hey, you got any extra stuff? He's like, yeah, I'll put it all together. You can come check it out. So everything I'm going to show you, I paid $200 for. Most of it's going away today. I just wanted to film this before it happened. First off, a 500 gig Xbox One. Pretty clean, some scrapes on the top, but you know, otherwise the fans are pretty clear. Works fine. I've already tested it, and it came with 2 controllers. So I'm going to keep one controller as a backup, but I'm going to trade in the other one. It also came with 3 games. Far Cry 4, Watch Dogs, and Horizon 2. Those will all get traded in as well. At first I was going to collect some of it, but then I decided, you know what, I don't care. It's all current gen stuff that I can get on sale later, so I might as well just get rid of it, get my money back. Next was, how about an oldie? A 4-switcher 2600. This is a later release, I'm pretty sure, because it's not wood grain, it's not as big, and it's only got 4 switches. With that came a sleeve of games, which I have here. I'm not going to show them all to you, but there's some fun stuff in there. A couple Coleco games, Donkey Kong Jr. and Donkey Kong. Oh, cool. I thought the end label was gone, but it's in there so I can glue that back on. Worst game ever. A purple Game Boy Color. I have another one up there, so now I have 2 of them. This one works good. And a Game Boy camera. Yoshi's Cookie. Blade, which I've never played. HAL Wrestling. Baseball. This is the one that's got the Mario sprite on the cover. Super Mario Land, which is the best port of those, I think. Dr. Mario. In a case, he had a DS that he says doesn't work, but it's got good parts on it, so worst case scenario, I'll build another good one. Plus it's a black one, so I can use the parts to create my customs. With that were a couple of other games, including Super Princess Peach, which I'm going to trade in because it trades in for like $9 or something like that, and I don't really care about that game. A bunch of GBA games. Spyros, And then a few Mario games, which are the better games in the system anyways. You got Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Mario Tennis, Mario Golf, and Mario Kart Super Circuit. Probably the best one out of there. Until you get to these two. I saw this one in the picture, which is Leaf Green, but he also had Fire Red in the box. And they are real, you can tell. All you have to do is, I don't know if you can see it, but if you look inside here, you can actually see Nintendo stenciled on the motherboard. If you don't see that mark, it's definitely fake. Next up, a Nintendo 64 with the expansion pack. No cover to the door, but whatever. It's pretty dirty, I gotta clean it. I'm gonna probably get rid of this system because I have a nicer one. And two Funtastic controllers. Purple one, stick is loose, and the ice blue, or whatever they call this one I'm going to keep. This is going to get bundled with the system. Don't need it, but I don't have this color, so that's cool. With that came a bunch of games. We've got Glover, Twisted Edge Extreme Snowboarding. Why did they make so many snowboarding games for Nintendo 64? Pokemon Snap, Hey You Pikachu. Those are, pardon me, those are going away. And the best one, the one I'm keeping, Banjo-Tooie. A few more Genesis titles, just because they're boxed. They're actually pretty crappy. Tecmo Super NBA Basketball, Pebble Beach Golf Links, and NHL 97. Some NES titles. Pebble Beach Golf, who cares? Ultima Exodus, not a bad game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Label's a little screwed up, but still, it's not bad. RC Pro-Am. I wish it was number 2. Number 2 is the one that's worth some money. The original Metal Gear, which I've never played. And then the best game of the whole bunch, and the most valuable so far, Dragon Warrior 4. This game routinely sells loose like this for between $50 and $75. So the reason I always give you such a large window of pricing is just because eBay is sometimes unpredictable. If you ever get one of these, immediately burn it. He had this with it, so I took it, but I'll never use it. You can permanently damage your save games if you use that. Boxed, and it was sealed, but the seal was torn, so I just took it the rest of the way off. Toy Story 2 for Game Boy Color. Pets Rescue Wildlife Vet. Spore Hero Arena. Spore Creatures. I guess that's a content creator or creature creator. And then a sealed Overlord Minions. And you guys know how I like my sealed stuff. Last, the thing I actually picked up the whole bundle for. GameCube, which, whatever. Everybody's seen these, very common skin. But that's what I wanted it for. Game Boy Player. With the Game Boy Player, I got that. That's the important part, the startup disc. Without the startup disc, you can't actually play the game. Now, there was a memory card in here as well, but as you can see, looking at the picture, it doesn't show a memory card. So I'm going to put that into the system and see that GameCube is going away. Just because I don't want it. Don't need it. I have a nicer one. I've also started to organize a couple more shelves in my office here, and let me show you that real quick. So this is the Microsoft area. Sorry, I can barely breathe. But as you can see, you've got 360s, my Halo Xbox, and my display unit. Some of the games, I gotta put up more shelving and go through that giant pile of boxes. But yeah. So, that's cool. As soon as I finish getting all that cleaned up and organized, I'll be happy. That's about it. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any comments, leave those down below. If there's anything in particular you need to see or want to talk about, go ahead and let me know that as well. Subscribe too. I like having subscribers. They're my precious. Found my hat. Anyway, here we go. So I took some of the stuff to GameStop, which I said I was going to get rid of, and as you can see, $287.75. And here's what I kept.